I would like to thank organizers, including Investment Board Nepal and Standard Chartered Bank, along with Shazen as the partner for initiating the discussion on role of innovative financing as an instrument for mobilizing resources for development in the context of Nepal. As we are in the process of preparation of annual budget, it is very timely and relevant to address huge resource gap in the development and finance. We need enormous resources for financing SDGs, meeting infrastructure gap, addressing climate change challenges, and attending inclusive, broad-based, and sustained economic growth. The conventional wisdom has been that the responsibility of managing development finance lies solely with the government. However, the successful mobilization of innovative financing tools in similar economies, such as blended finance, green bonds, and green loans, among others, has taught us to share the state responsibility of resource mobilization by other actors, including development finance institutions and private institutions. The underlying principle, however, remains the same: collaboration to maximize development impact and increase welfare of the people. Be that as it may, collaboration requires coordination and a streamlined discussion on how to increase the inflow of funds in the country. The macroeconomic data for the first 9 months of current fiscal year, recently released by the central bank, does indicate that inward FDI flow is small at $34 million USD. However, our monthly remittance inflow stands at about USD 700 million and foreign exchange reserves at USD 10.9 billion, sufficient to cover the prospective import of 9.4 for 9.4 months. Let me inform you that the inflow of international finance has been historically low and quite volatile. We are member of the WTO. We have adopted liberal economic policy for more than 3 decades. Our current account of balance of payment is convertible. Our currency is pegged with Indian rupees, but for rest of the convertible currencies exchange rate is market determined. Nepal is managing its macroeconomy with sufficient focus on stability and resilience. With comfortable level of foreign debt and absence of any commercial international bonds, it is relatively safer from short-term shocks and volatility as manifested by Nepal's resilience in the global financial crisis of 2007. This has been proven to be a structural advantage to the country, where major global financial events have not much impacted Nepal significantly. Despite all this strength, I am just wondering what is missing, which, because of that, we are not able to bring in innovative financing to complement financing needs of the country. Therefore, my first concern is, are we adequately communicating the positive macroeconomic story of Nepal to global community? Nepal has neither defaulted debt servicing in history, nor has any international company been denied of the facility to repatriate profits. This creates an extremely positive story Our credit history as a country is tremendously positive. We need to highlight this in the international financial markets. Additionally, Nepal also has a very healthy external debt profile. Our debt to GDP ratio remains sustainable, with annual foreign debt servicing obligation less than 1% of our GDP. This structural advantage did shield us well last year when the South Asian region was facing pressure due to a rise in commodity prices and some countries had twin deficit problem. Nepal had no stress due to external debt obligation at comfortable level. Another extremely positive aspect of Nepal is the young population with a high potential demographic dividend and the digital shift we have seen post-COVID. The median age of Nepal is under 26 years of age, and the National Planning Commission forecast is that the demographic dividend would remain in the country until 2050. We still will be having a young population that would be supporting economic activities of the country for the next 25 years. Our challenge would be to optimize the advantage of the resources that we have. Currently, we are not fully capitalizing the strength, and it is a fact that we have more than 3 million migrant workers in foreign employment. It is somehow supporting our economy in the form of remittance, which also has not been adequately channelized into productive sector investments. Lastly, our immense potential for sustainable finance, including renewable energy, is an example to the world. Innovative financing tools would also mean benefiting from global structures that reward net zero initiatives. This is also need to be brainstormed further. My second concern, therefore, is are we focusing on return of project investment? Nepal is in a process of sovereign credit rating, which has been delayed due to COVID. We are considering to resume the process so that investors would have much confidence to make investment.